individuals and get to know them and learn that I'm actually motivating myself by helping people through talking, telling my story and learning about individual stories. The biggest motivation of all for me has been my own daughter. She's the reason why I'm living here today, and with what happened to me, I truly wouldn't have survived without my daughter. Because as a mother, I have to be that role model. Not only have to, but I am that role model. And that's what motivates me to keep evolving and helping any person that I can with all the skills that I have. Because I want people to be treated the way I would want to be treated.
Yeah. And how do you kind of keep that mindset going all the time? Because it must be to keep it going and going and going every day. Do you have to keep telling yourself certain things and certain rituals?
Yes. What I do is, I learned a very long time ago, from 9 years of age, that I didn't have any role models, no female strong leads in my life. I was disowned by my family for being different. It was very easy for me at that time to not want to succeed because of other people's beliefs. But what I did was, I said no. I thought for so long, for so many years, people needed to see the strong side, the strong Niki, the powerful police officer that was able to be a firearms officer, the powerful Niki that achieved a Pride of Britain award, who did the marathons and was called Robocop with my daughter. I did that for so long so people could see that there is no weakness in me. But I actually learnt the hard way that I broke down. My PTSD came back. I became so ill where I couldn't even look after my daughter. In fact, I said to myself that for the people out there who follow me, who even listen to me or watch me or hear stories about me, that it's okay to have them weaknesses. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay for me to show you the vulnerabilities, because they are not my weaknesses. They are what makes me powerful.
So what does life now mean to you, 2019? What does life mean to you?
It's amazing. For me, I cannot be any more happier than I am right now, because I have so much more to give. I have so much more to offer. I will continue to evolve. I'm still learning, and I'm still here, and I'm not going to go anywhere till I break all these barriers down, break society down. For me, I am a powerful human being. So are you. So are you. We can achieve anything we want to as long as you put your heart and soul into it and interconnect with another human being through whatever energy field. That mind is a powerful tool, and this is just the beginning of me. People say I've achieved so much. I haven't begun yet. And more importantly, I've never told anyone this, that I decided to hold back from writing my book for the last 5 years, but not anymore. For the first time, being dyslexic, I said to myself, I'm going to write my book, and I'm going to be an amazing author, because my story is my own. It's my truth, to help somebody, help lift their lives up, help save them, because I did die at 12 years of age. I committed suicide because of what happened to me in them last 3 years. And that is in my book of what exactly happened to me. I was on a life support machine for 5 days. Wow. God gave me a reason to live back then. Wow. With the abuse I had. And I would never have shared that with anyone. But I've seen so many young children being sexually abused that I need
to have a voice.
Yeah. And put it in my story and share with them how I overcame that. Because I'm here right now. I'm able to have a daughter. I couldn't have children.
You're giving people the light you see at the end of their tunnel, and it is really important what you're doing. So definitely, I'm looking forward to. I'll buy your book and I'll read your book. I'd love to read your story in depth.
Thank you.
Of what it's about. But you imagine there's over 7.7 billion people out there right now. So my advice to you is just go for it, because as soon as that book can be in an airport or something, you don't know who could pick it up and who can be inspired by your soul and your brain. So okay, we're going to do something a bit fun now. So if you could put on your crown, my love. We've got 20 seconds each. I'm going to go first, okay, and you'll go second. We've got to rap about a word in the box. So I'm going to shut the box. I'm going to pick a word. So my word is communication. You just said that at the beginning. You said about communication. Oh my. Right, communication.
20 seconds.
Okay. Ready? 2, 3, go. Communication, no celebration. You've got a communication to get your message across. Communication is the absolute dream of life. Communication is what it's all about. Communication. Boom ba ba doo ba ba doo boom boom ba doo ba ah ooh ah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Family.
Nice.
In 20 seconds.
Yeah. We ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Family is my heart and soul. Family is what keeps me grounded. Family is the reason why I'm completely complete. Family, more than anything, isn't powerful unconditional love.
Boom. Ah! I always like to give my guests a present because it put you on the spot. Blew you out your comfort zone.
I don't need anything. I'm just glad I'm here with you.
It's just a small gift, and it's a candle.
Oh, thank you.
It's nice. You can have a little sniff when you get home, and
thank you. You didn't
quite
need
nice.
To.
There you go. So you have 17,000 followers on Instagram and currently rising. How do you build your confidence to keep taking professional and unprofessional pictures of yourself and sharing yourself, because a lot of people struggle with confidence? So you do all sorts of different variety of poses, which is fantastic. So if you could tell myself and the viewers of how you do that, how do you have that confidence?
Well, believe it or not, when I was a police officer, I never had any social media apps. We weren't allowed to. So bear that in mind. I'm 36 years old and I started Instagram only recently. I started it since I had my car crash. And you may have thought, oh my God, she's never had social media. But when I did, there's a big reason why I decided to do it. And it wasn't for any fame or any recognition. Because I saw people like myself aren't recognised. Women of colour, people with disabilities. I saw, where are they in social media at that time when I started? I wanted to share my story to motivate individuals.
Give me your crown. Sorry.
To motivate you.
Yeah.
To motivate you and myself by sharing my everyday life. When I take pictures over the years, they're actually real pictures. They are the real me. They're the real version. As you see is what you get. And I don't pose in none of them. I work with companies who want to include disability. I communicate with as much people as I can do and try and help them. They ask me questions about how anything from how do you use the wheelchair. They want to be educated about disability. Yeah. They want to learn about what looks good to wear in a wheelchair. Not only that, every picture I put on the post of my everyday life, I will put down an everyday version of my story of what I'm going through.
And what about your makeup as well? Because you're quite good at doing your makeup.
I'm makeup trained.
Yeah.
When I was a teenager, along with my academics, I got trained in makeup artist skills, and I became a model very young for Asian magazines. Unfortunately, when I became paralysed, my dexterity in my hands got damaged.
Okay.
But I adapted. Took about 2 years for me to learn how to perfect my makeup skills.
Yeah.
Every post that you see, even in magazines, it's my own makeup.
Oh, that's nice.
The beauty pageant I won 2 years ago, I became the first disabled mother and model to win a UK beauty pageant.
Fabulous.
And I did my own makeup then.
Beautiful.
I've also adapted my own outfits and made my own outfits to work for my needs on YouTube to show people what works for them, how to help them. Whatever I can say, whatever I can do, I will put it out there
bless you.
To give someone that positivity. Because for me, it breaks my heart when I see people suffering.
As well. So what do you do for fun, and who is your best friend?
My best friend is my daughter.
And your daughter is here today, so Eleanor, do you want to just come and say yo?
She's my...
So this is your best friend?
So she's my best friend,
okay.
my only daughter.
Yeah.
The bond I have with my daughter is a powerful, unbreakable bond.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't have children, and when she was born a month early. She also has an invisible disability that she has to manage, and she's the reason why I'm here now, because she helped me, she cared for me at such a young age. But more importantly, Instagram doesn't see the life myself and my daughter have, but you see it on YouTube.
Okay.
You see the mum and daughter having fun. We do absolute hilarious stuff, from bloopers, from silly things, and it's pretty much our everyday life of the things we do, but we laugh about it. We are absolutely mother and daughter TikTok fans.
Is that what you are?
We have a music channel on TikTok, which is on my daughter's side and mine, Donnelly, Nicki Donnelly, where we do music videos and dances. Before my car crash, I loved music and dancing.
Okay.
And my daughter did. We used to do it always together.
Do you love dancing as well?
Yeah, music.
Do you prefer music or dancing?
Music. And me dancing.
Yeah.
It was our form of therapy, feel-good hormones, and just to share that happiness with everyone, just to be free. When I had my car crash, doctors, strangers, even I had many thousands of trolls, horrible comments saying, you can't be a mother to your daughter, you should be dead. You can't dance, you're paralysed. But we did it.
This came through social media, did it? Wow. And how did that affect you? Did it
actually drove me to do music.
Right.
It actually said, you know what, it wasn't about proving to them we can do it. It was educate. I decided, you know what, you are fearing what you don't understand. My daughter actually, Mum, what shall we help them by showing them what we do every day? Because it isn't just everyday working. We have fun in our life, and them memories we create for our happiness.
Yeah.
We generate that every day. And it was my own daughter who said, Mum, let's share it. Let's just put it on social media, on her YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, and show them disabled mums can be mums.
Yeah.
An invisible disability that my daughter has is still a beautiful, talented daughter.
Yeah.
And she will do so much as she can. She's an ambassador for 3 different charities. Not just a school child. She's a young carer, and she still carries on. We have this powerful relationship, and we won't end.
I can see that she absolutely loves you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She does.
We have good and bad days and silly days, but it's about sharing our everyday life, the good, the bad, the ugly, just to promote happiness, positive energy. That energy we have our soul can be channeled through just watching us or hearing from us.
So, as an ex-police officer, you were honoured. You were honoured an award. Can you just tell us a little bit about that? How your story?
I joined the police force at 18 years of age. I always wanted to be a police officer, and when I did join, it was my family because I didn't have a family. I never wanted to be anything else. It was my childhood dream because of the abuse I went through. I said the only way I can help other young children who are victims is to be someone powerful with authority that could make them changes. And that's why I became a police officer.
Wow.
And I've got no regrets to this day of everything I've done in the police force. Despite the numerous assaults I received, I've been beaten up, spat at, knocked unconscious. I've been threatened to be raped.
So you went through quite a long journey with the police role. It's funny because a lot of police officers, they would never highlight what you've just highlighted. No, you don't. No.
What the media do is they will never highlight the everyday life of what police officers go through.
Yeah.
They highlight the crime rates because it's police officers' blame. There's lack of resources, or they highlight officers being aggressive when in fact that's false because it's happened to me. And they have no idea the amount of abuse we receive. There's about 1 every 10 minutes a police officer's assaulted.
Wow.
And they never get justice. To this day, every assault I've been through, including the car crash, and you know it as well, I've never got justice. The offender was never sentenced.
What year did you become disabled?
I was brutally beaten up and in a car crash in 2009.
Okay, so 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
And
so Eleanor was 2? 3?
3.
3 years old.
Just turned 3. During that time, I never ever expected my whole life to turn upside down.
No.
Because I joined the police force for life. And to have that power of independence taken away by one person is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because they never apologised. And they took my daughter was unable to be with her mother for a whole year. I can never ever get that back. The hardest thing was losing my financial source of security in the police force, losing my identity as a respected police officer, and then to be seen as she's nothing, to be spat at in front of my daughter when I was first paralysed because I wasn't a police officer anymore. It still hurts to this day.
Yeah, of course.
It took a very long time for me to learn that the police officer Niki is still there. I don't have my uniform anymore, but I'm still powerful in my own right to be out and about and to not receive abuse. I still get abused, but I choose not to let them get away with it by not bringing it home. These awards I received 6 bravery commendations during the police force on my medical discharge and a bravery honour award. When I received them, I originally didn't take them because I felt let down by the police force for letting me go. And them awards sat within the police force for years because for me, I said I joined the police force for not awards. These awards are given to officers who have done something very dangerous to help individuals. The ones that I can talk about are one, I helped defend a woman who was sexually abused and threatened to be murdered by an offender who had ultimately kept me hostage in the room as well. Another was a machete attack on me. And then over the years I learned these awards are my self-affirmations. They aren't awards for doing the job, because police officers don't join the police force for money or awards. We're just doing our awards. But I felt valued to have them awards, because I'm proud to receive that bravery award, because I wouldn't do anything else. Being a police officer is serving my country.
What is your number one goal for this year?
My number one goal, and it's a very simple one that I'm still learning.
Okay.
It is to continue being confident.
Yeah.
Confidence is a powerful tool for us to believe in.
Mm-hmm.
Even the most courageous woman, myself, with awards, a mum, is to remind myself confidence is everything. Confidence is my beauty. Confidence is my work.
What does that say on my tattoo there?
Confidence
is key.
Confidence is key to do anything. Right, I've known you quite a while.
Okay.
And one of the first things what drew me to you was how we connected without not knowing one another.
Mm-hmm.
There was this invisible line which you crossed over and I crossed over, and it kind of broke me to connect with someone who I've never met.
I think I respect people and I love people. So when I met you, I instantly loved your daughter. That was the first instant feeling. So then you came hand in hand, which attracted me more because of the relationship you shared. And then I knew that you were a role model, because when the presenter at that show, you grabbed the mic quite swiftly and kind of said it very powerfully. I think you talked about role models, actually, confidence.
Inspirational women of the year,
The way you said it, I knew instantly that we had a connection. So it was the daughter that attracted, then it was seeing you as a pair together. So if you could say one last message to the viewers, what would you say is just one core last message?
My message to everyone is, you are your own role models. Each and every one of you, please believe in yourself. You're all storytellers. It's down to you and how you tell your story. Make them choices count, because I know you're all role models.